Good afternoon, everybody. It's day four of our live Thursday tidbits. And I'm coming at you today with another look from another palette. Today we're using the Baroque palette by ColourPop. Here are the colors. There are the colors. Let me just say good afternoon. And let me get the throat a little wet. So, hi, Starbell. Good afternoon. This is kind of in my eye. Again, we're using the Baroque palette. This palette is so pretty. Hi, Steph. I was waiting on you. I just started. I was supposed to start at 5:15, but I've been working with a headache all day, and I just want to get rid of this headache. So, let's see. I've washed brushes again. I'll try to keep it with those brushes. My headache now has finally gone away after I took an Excedrin tension this morning, and then it didn't go away. So a little while ago, I took a Excedrin migraine, and now it's gone. The headache is gone, but I think it's because of this. It's too tight. Like I said, I don't know what to do with my hair, but having anything, I just have one of these bands that one of those clips that you can get from the beauty supply, and anything that I put in my head will cause a headache. So let's get started. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to come with a crown brush. Y'all, I'm trying to listen to CNN while I'm talking to y'all. And what I did is I came in here this afternoon. I didn't wash the face brushes this morning. I kept those. These are all the face brushes. These are the 5 face brushes that I'm using. I didn't wash those. I washed all the eyeshadow brushes. 6 brushes. And I put everything in this little tray that I'm going to be using. And I'm not just going to use this one. I'm going to try to bring in a silver color. Hey, Pam, how are you? I'm going to try to bring in something from these 2 palettes. And y'all, I have put lotion on just now, twice. And it's this Body Shop pink grapefruit, and it's still not getting the ash out. My hand's just as ashy as my eyes are looking. So let's try we're going to do the Shea Butter, Advanced Clinicals. Y'all know where I got it from. It had a plastic wrap on it. So I'm pretty sure I got it from Marshall's last year sometime, or a year before. So that's better. I'm glad y'all made it. Let's see, I turned that ceiling fan off because it was a little too cool, but now it's a little too warm. I don't know. Is it hot flash time? But y'all know I got a second cycle within 28 days. That wasn't supposed to happen anyway. Okay, what we're going to do, I'm going to start with Bougie. I'm going to start with this color, this ashy color here. And I'm going to put it all over the lid. Because this, I'm using the P. Louise. I'm using the P. Louise base in white. And it's creasing. It's creasing on me. So I just want to set it with Bougie. I'm glad you made it, Pam. And Steph. And Star. And anybody else who comes, it's Thursday. And I keep thinking the day is Wednesday. So, okay. Now I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to take Bebe, 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 BB. It's BE, Bebe. I don't know. Baroque is a French term, and I don't speak French, but I'm going to bring it all the way up here. And the Mind Catcher Beauty says if you don't know where your crease is, then go to the top of your eyeball. And that's where the top of my eyeball is. And I'm going to bring that color right here. These crown brushes I ordered from the Crown Brush site. I washed them. I haven't been using them that much, but I know people say those AOA brushes are cheap. They're $1, but I like the AOA flat brushes. Where's one of them? These 99-cent brushes, I like these. There's an AOA at the mall down the street. So, hey Marie. So I can pick them up there. And I think what I'm going to do is Saturday, I'm going to go back and see if I can get some more of those. I have a lot, but I'm a hoarder. I got it from my mama. I'm a hoarder when it comes to these makeup brushes, but that's pretty, huh? I decided to try this palette. I just bought them. I bought all 3 of the ColourPop eyeshadow palettes. It's the first time I bought ColourPop since January because they were just, coming too much, too soon, too often. And all those taupe palettes, coconut palettes, I'm like, those look like they are my skin. They won't show up on my skin tone. So Miss Jackie Taylor did 2 looks in the past 2 days with her Baroque palette. And she said she was having a lot of issues with it. But so far, I'm not having any issues. And she said it was a lot of kick up. I'm not having any kick up. That was the wrong color, y'all. That was the wrong color. Can y'all hear CNN? Because if y'all can hear it, I need to turn it down. But y'all know I'm a CNN junkie. I will go to sleep and let CNN play all night. And what I realized, not last night, but night before, I turned the TV off. I turned it off and I slept. I realized that actually when they tell you not to go to sleep with I use both of the wrong colors. When they tell you not to go to sleep with the electronics or the TV on, that's true because when I turned it off, I slept. And then last night, I didn't sleep so well. Well, I did sleep well, but I slept for so long that I thought when I woke up, I thought it was maybe about 4 or 5 o'clock this morning. It was it was 2 something. And I'm like, it's just 2 something. I have about five more hours of sleep. And instead of me just going back to sleep, I turned the TV back on. So how is y'all's day? Accessorize your life. Every Day with Jackie. Hello, visiting from Every Day with Jackie. How are you doing? Glad you came. Is this the first time you've come? If so, welcome. We're a small channel. We're a small family here. Little intimate family. We like makeup. I'm not big. I want to be big one day, but I want to be big in the world of academia. I want to change people's lives when it comes to higher education. Let our young Black men know, hey, you don't have to go to college, but yes, you do have to go to college because your college degree is the same as a white man's high school diploma. And you don't have to get a diploma to go and work for somebody else. You can get a degree and be an entrepreneur. So I want us to be doctors. I want us to be lawyers. I want us to be the STEM people, engineers, coders, all that good stuff. We want our Black kids, our Black boys, and our Black girls to aspire to not just being ball players. You can do ball playing, let that be the side hustle, but let the education be the main hustle. That's what I'm about. I've always been about that. My son, when he didn't do right, even in high school, coach wasn't his dad. I'm his mama. And if I don't feel like he's doing right, he's not playing. I don't care what you say. I'm the mama. Education for me was always first because my mom and daddy didn't play when it came to education because they didn't get their high school diplomas. They didn't play. Now I don't know what color I'm going to go with. I guess Stunner, that blue color right there. Thank you. Jackie did a pretty job. I thought both looks were pretty. She really did. Okay. Y'all, they always say do what colors, work with what colors you can work with. So I'm looking for that e.l.f. brush that's in the bundle that I washed yesterday. How do y'all feel about education? Our girls, I know we say our Black girls are overrepresented, not really overrepresented, that's not the right term. In college, that's not the right term, but you know, I taught at a school for pregnant girls, and I was about to dip right here for the eyeshadow. The headache is not all the way gone. But I taught at a school for pregnant girls, middle school, high school, and I still just put it in my girls' minds. It doesn't matter if we are a family. When you get pregnant, that's not the end. It may be a, what do you call it? A boulder in the road, but use that boulder as a stepping stone. Step on it and step up. Because when I had my son, and yes, I was a single parent, when I had him, I took him to college, right to classes right along with me at Texas Southern. My professors started getting to the point where they were at, how is Josh doing? They didn't ask how was I doing, how was Josh doing? Like, Josh doing his thing. Ask me how am I doing and how can I pass this trig class, which I got a B in. Don't know anything about trig. Like Sam Cooke said, I don't know anything about it, but I got a B in it because I showed up. I showed up and I tried. So that's what I am. I'm about education, y'all. My son is thinking now he doesn't want to, he works for Oracle. He doesn't like working for Oracle. He wants to go into his own, he wants to be an entrepreneur. And he has a degree in finance, but I don't think he's maximized his degree, the knowledge of his degree, and how he can make money. No, we don't play with education. That's why, and I say this all the time, any of you who have children that are still in school, whether they be in kindergarten or high school or even middle school, never let your kids hear these words come out of your mouths. I don't like to read. You never let your kids hear you say that, because when they repeat what you said, you have no excuse, because they heard, my mama don't like to read. My daddy don't like to read. You never let your kids hear you say you don't like to read, because you're giving them an excuse to accept the same thing and say the same thing. My son never heard me say I like to read. He saw me reading. And he developed a love for reading. So, like I said, every time I buy John Grisham books, they mysteriously end up in San Antonio. He likes to read them. I used to buy him when he was in middle school. I brought him the Lemony Snicket series of books. We never got into those Harry Potter books or Ring of Lords, Lord of the Ring. We never got into those. He did like the Lemony Snicket books. And when he was much younger, when he was in kindergarten, pre-K kindergarten, and what was the other one? Elementary school. We used to go to the library on Saturdays. He would check out books with videos, the little VCR books, and I would, while I was studying, I would put the book, the tape in the VCR and let him follow along. And then when he would go to class with me, and we had the computer with the DVD player, same thing. I would put a DVD on where he could read and follow along. So never a time. Never let your kids hear. Y'all, I gotta turn this ceiling fan on. It's hot. These lights got hot. So even with my students who are in jail, I still encourage them. They can become jailhouse lawyers. Some of them may eventually get out. You never know. So I still encourage them while they're in jail. And I had this one student. Oh my God, he runs me ragged. He's like, Miss, can you reset this quiz? I'm like, you got 28. No, how did he get? He got 28 out of 30. Correct. Like, no, I don't want 28 out of 30. I want 100. I'm like, hey, if you want excellence, you want excellence. Who am I to stop you? Yeah, keep an eye on that clock because I don't want to keep y'all forever. I always either bring it over too far or not far enough on one eye. And I brought it over too far on this eye. Let me talk to Jackie. Jackie talking about this palette has a lot of kick up. I don't have all of that kick up she was talking about. What you talking about, Jackie? Okay. Hey, Marlo. How are you? We're playing in the ColourPop Baroque palette. Everybody say, hey, Marlo. Marlo, we were just talking about education, making sure our young Black men and our young Black girls are being educated, no matter what obstacles may come in their lives. You know, we're still all about education. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this color, Etiquette. Etiquette. How does it take you 4 hours? What I did is I came on right before and I put that base on my eyes. I put this base on my eyes. And if you can see, I don't have any product on my eyebrows, but I want to carve out like the other people who do their eyebrows. Hi, Marshall. How are you? I still put the concealer on up here to make it look like I put something on my eyebrows, but I haven't yet. So, okay. That didn't pop the way I wanted it. So I'm going to go back over it with Ritzy, this top middle color, because I want it to pop. And then if it still doesn't give me the pop, that's a duochrome. I don't think it's going to give me the pop that I need. No. So I thought about visiting these Pat McGrath dupes, which I've never touched. Girl, go ahead and put me on the big screen. Why you clean? Look at us rhyming. So look at that. That's that silver color. Let's see. Marlo's putting me on the big screen. I'm going to be a star. Is that better? Ooh, that's pretty, y'all. Everybody's talking about decluttering. I bought all this stuff. I'm not decluttering. That's pretty. I'm not decluttering any of this stuff. Matter of fact, when I go to glory, I'm gonna be buried in a pyramid. And I'm taking all of this makeup with me. All of it. Y'all, that's pretty. This one is called that Coat Mayhem. Look at that. I ain't decluttering none of this. I do give it away to my nieces. And I did do a giveaway. And I thought about another giveaway because actually I have two sets of all of these. When they went yes, Steph. When they went Shot Push went out of business, I I'm gonna have to come up here and do something about the brow bone, but I don't know yet what. Okay, so like I said, everything is right here. I have my I'm going to use the same lashes from yesterday. The same Kiss lashes. I did find it. They were right here on just laying down. Okay, let's. And I'm just going to pull up the first. Yes, Marshall, you won. You won the giveaway. And remember I told you when you put this eyeliner down, you're supposed to go ahead and apply the lash. I just stuck myself in the eye. Yeah, they're talking about the New York schools now because I heard that they are talking about closing them down again. And it's so selfish. They're talking about closing restaurants at 10 p.m. and people are complaining about it. Do you not care about people's health? It still has that makeup on it from yesterday. Let me see. See, I have very curly eyelashes. And I thought I had it out far enough, and it still seems I don't have it far enough. The small bad habit Huda Beauty dupes, those all those Huda Beauty dupes. Now I did declutter those, except for the one that was the silver and black palette. I gave all of those palettes to my niece, but I did not give her. I didn't give her that one because I thought that was for an adult. That palette to me seemed like that was too adult for her at 8 years old. So I didn't give her that one. I kept that one. And I don't have any Huda Beauty. The only Huda Beauty I have is the foundation. Every time I go look on the site, I want to pick up that khaki palette because Kimberly said she loved it, but DJ didn't. So I still did these wrong. I keep doing it wrong. Y'all, this one is supposed to go on this eye. And I'm not paying attention to that. This one goes on this eye. Huda. This is the only Huda I have. This looks like it could be my color, and it's gingerbread and it's light. And I know gingerbread. We grew up on gingerbread. Why is it so okay? Now, since I already know that that's dried out, I'm gonna come in with my duo glue, and I'm gonna try it with the duo because I don't feel like putting more of that. And see, this is the reason. You see, it flares out, and that's how I know. When I looked at the second one, I had it on the wrong eye. I ordered in that BoxyCharm pop-up. I ordered that Viseart palette. It's on sale for $9. Are they going to send it to me? There we go. Girl, you ain't giving me no hard time. Okay. I sprayed some of this on before. I bought this no, I really bought this year before last. This is the Urban Decay Vitamin Infused Complexion Prep Spray. Redness reducing, pore minimizing, oil absorbing. All things I don't have issues with. Marshall or TJ Maxx, one of them. I think more than likely because they moved the TJ Maxx from one end. They moved last year during spring break. So I had to get this from Marshall's. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the Ulta Beauty. We're gonna use this one, this old liquidy stuff. And natural finish, paraben free, oil free, HD soft focus liquid foundation. I have it in deep warm. Y'all got me. Y'all almost got me. I love Marlo. Marlo, you did that video, the VIB. I didn't buy anything. And I almost, I think, Steph, you thought I got the discount with the palette. And I should have taken it back and got the discount. But like I said, I went in Sephora in the Galleria. And that's not near my house. I only go to the Galleria when my son is here because he used to work there and he likes going in there. So we went, but the two Sephoras that are right here near me, I never go in there because I don't go in the mall. But I'm gonna go to the mall Saturday because I'm gonna go and get some more of those AOA brushes. Okay, now I'm going in with, it's so liquidy. Y'all hear about that? This virus. And I already put, you can't really see that mold right there because I already color corrected. That's another thing I did before I came on, is I color corrected. Can y'all see it? Okay. Now I'm going in. I pull these LA Girls out, which I've never used to conceal. So President Trump said, I don't care about COVID. I lost the election. And I got to figure out a way to win it. I got to figure out a way to get my people back to the polls. So he said, forget y'all. Forget COVID. I'm going to bring that blue up a little further on this eye. Come on, CNN, AT&T. I don't think I like that foundation. Like my statistics professor said, who spent time in the military before, he said when they get a vaccine to the military, that's when he's going to take it. So that's when I'll take it. When it's effective and they're giving it to the military, I'll take it. It's not doing what I needed to do. It's a little patchy there because I messed it up. That's my fault. Anywho, okay, so we're gonna use the Morphe. I like the Morphe. That's not the right Morphe, y'all. I was supposed to be ready. That's not the right one. Let's pull out the right one. This one isn't even open. So let's stick that over here. Let's just put that right there. This is the one that's open. The Morphe banana powder. I like it. I like the Morphe. Tomorrow, I think I'll use the Black Radiance because I like the Black Radiance banana powder as well. Marlo's got me on TV. Marlo's got me on TV. I wonder what the Nielsen ratings are. I'm going to find out how to fix that. Okay. That's the Morphe setting powder. Now I'm going to go in with the bronzer. In the Glow by Revolution Glow, Makeup Revolution. And I like it. I have, like I said, I have the deep, the I wouldn't have to do this if I just lose the weight. I like that. The packaging is just beautiful. The packaging is beautiful. Um, I pulled out, hopefully it's open, but I pulled out the Black Radiance loose setting powder, which I've never used. So let's try to get it off. Ooh. And this is in the, it don't say, honeymoon. Honeymoon. Hey, how you doing? So this is my first time trying it. So y'all know I just opened it. What is that? Again, if I didn't say it before, thank y'all for coming. And thank y'all for coming every day. And even if you couldn't come every day, thank you. Thank you for coming. Okay, my blush, I decided to go with the Sephora palette only because I didn't feel like looking for all the blushes are over there. But you know, I caught this on sale. I think I paid $14 for it. It kind of reminds me of almost the Juvia's Place palette. And I'm just gonna go with this shade here. I find I always go with pinks. I went a little too heavy with that. Okay. And y'all see really everything that I'm using. Let me see if I can use some of this. Um, these old 99-cent Wet n Wild brushes. I still have a lot of them because I bought a lot of them. And I'm going to try. Y'all see that? I never get the contour right. So I'll just go over it with the sculpt. I never get the contour right, but it's okay. Is that coming? Here's the sponge. And I'm going with the Wet n Wild highlighter. There's really nothing in the top. Let's see if I can put something in the top. Just put that much in the top. And you remember how your parents taught you how to flour a pan when you were cooking, and you would put some grease or some oil shortening in it, and then you put flour on it, and then you do that to get it all over it. That's what I'm doing. Melanie didn't go bad with these. They should bring this back. This is the Milani Stay Put waterproof, but I don't have any problems getting it off. They really should bring this back. And I'll go back to Baroque and go back in that blue shade. But I'm going to take a smaller brush. There's one. I'm going to take this AOA brush and go back into Stunner. Okay. And then I'll take Grand. This shimmer shade here in the middle, I think it says. And I'm going to put that. Eyes are watering. I'm going to put that on the inner part and see if it'll pick up any glitter. No. It's like a bluish purple. It is. It has purple reflex in it. It's real pretty. Okay. Okay, now because I'm going to take the Wet n Wild and go to those bottom lashes. I don't see anything showing up. Let's take the Laura Mercier. I can't stop it from watering. Okay, now I don't know what to do about the lips, y'all, but let's just take a pencil. I like when some of y'all go nude, but just seems like my lips are too big. And this bottom lip is just too big for those nude colors. And then when I smile, it looks like I always have chicken grease down here in the pictures. I like this palette, y'all. I like this palette. I was going to go with the red color, but let's see, maybe this color. Thank you, Indecence, and hi. How does that look? Thank you. Y'all know Laura Mercier, TJ Maxx. Yeah, I don't be playing about TJ Maxx. And when I find these lipsticks, I do check them to see if someone's touched them. Like that minted. Oh, shoot. That's what I should have used. The minted that I found. Look at that. When our eyes are watering, I was so loud. When our eyes are watering, you just what did you find? I get excited. What did you find? Because it's time for me to go back. And these are those pawpaw sponges from AOA. Marlo, am I still on the big screen or have you turned me off? I don't know how to fix that. My tears. My tears. Y'all like it? So now we're going to go in with this fixing spray. You know this is supposed to be the MAC Dew by Revolution Pro Hydra Matte Fixing Spray. And then I take the coconut rose setting spray. And I smell the rose, and it smells so good. So that's, again, that's this palette, the Baroque palette by ColourPop. So pretty. That's my look. Do I look fierce? Thank you. Oh, thank you. That's the look. Oh, let's try to fix. It should. Yeah, I'm gonna mess it up. I already know I'm about to mess it up. Let's see if we can fix this under eye, this underbrow. There's nothing in this palette we can use. Oh, I didn't put an inner corner highlight in. That's what we're missing. There we go. Inner corner highlight. We're going to go back to chaos. Oops, sorry. We're going to go back to chaos. I'm going to have to fix that. Allergies. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Marshall. Thank you, everybody. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take Dystopia, this blue shimmer here, and wasn't the right color, so I did. That's not the right color. Pamela, that's not the right color. Let's see. Is there anything in Pat we can go with? No. Wahala? Can't talk right now, Miss Scott. Can't talk. Miss Scott, why are you calling me? It's after hours. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. So we'll just try to blend it out. Thank you. We're just going to leave it like that. And that's my look, y'all. Pictures coming up in a second. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all. I'll see you, Lori, next week. Well, y'all know I'm coming on again tomorrow. I'm coming on again tomorrow, 5 o'clock. Got another new palette. No. Everything is new to y'all and me because I have them and haven't used them. So we'll have a new palette tomorrow. I don't even know what we're going to play in, but we're playing something new. I'll find out tomorrow. So until then, I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming. And it's a look. Baroque. I'm Baroque. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.